Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to add KrispCall contact to Salesforce as lead. So here my objective is that whenever I'm going to add a new contact in my KrispCall account, then automatically by capturing the detail of my contact, I'm going to add this contact in my Salesforce account as a new lead. So for my objective, I have to build a connection between KrispCall and Salesforce. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, whenever I'm going to add a new contact in KrispCall, then automatically I'm going to add that contact as a new lead in my Salesforce account. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can add KrispCall contact in Salesforce as a new lead. So here my objective is that whenever I will create a new contact in my KrispCall account, then automatically I want that contact detail and I want to use these contact detail to automatically add as a new lead in my Salesforce account. So here I want to do this automatically, and for this what I need to do is I need to build a connection between KrispCall and Salesforce. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. And with the help of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection without any coding and programming skills. Now with Pabbly Connect, whenever I will create a new contact in my KrispCall account, then automatically that contact detail will be added in my Salesforce account as a new lead. So here I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, and for using Pabbly Connect, I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser, and it will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If we don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then we can just click on this sign up for free button, and this will take only 2 minutes of our time and we will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if we already have an account, we can just sign in and we will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I need to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here I need to create a new workflow. For that, I'm going to click here on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to add KrispCall contact to Salesforce as lead. And now I need to click on Create, and this will take us to this window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, Trigger and Action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And Trigger says when this happens, Action says do this. So Trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and Action will just follow that. So we need to set up our trigger first, and here my trigger application is going to be KrispCall. So I'm going to search for that, and here I'm going to select KrispCall. And now I need to give a trigger event, so I'm going to open this tab. A new contact will be my trigger event, so I'm going to select this. And now I need to connect KrispCall with Pabbly Connect, so I'll click here on Connect. And now I need to click on Add New Connection. And for connecting KrispCall with Pabbly Connect, I need an API key and a secret key. So how I'm going to get these details of API key and the secret key? For that, I need to first log into my KrispCall account, and I need to go to Settings, and in Settings I will find Developers, where I'm going to find all these details of API key and the secret key. So for getting these details, I need to take you to my KrispCall account, and now I need to go to Settings, and here in Settings I need to go to Developer, and in Developer we can see I have my API key and the secret key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy these two keys and I'm going to paste them in Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to do the same, and I have pasted them here. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Save, and I have connected KrispCall with Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button, and here we can see it is waiting for response. So how I'm going to get this response? For that, I need to create a new contact in my KrispCall account, and for this let me take you to KrispCall. I need to go to Contacts, and here in Contacts what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new contact. So I need to click here on this Add New Contact button, and here I need to first give a contact name. So my contact name will be John Karras, and now I'm going to select my country code. So I'm going to open this tab, and here my country code is going to be of India. So I'm going to search for India, and here this is my country code, so I'm going to select this. And now I need to give a random phone number. So here I'm going to give a phone number for my contact, and this is going to be my contact number. Now what I need to do is I need to open this tab of additional details, and here I'm going to add these details like my email address. So my email will be johncarus@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to give a name to my company. So my company name will be ABC Company, and I'm going to give an address. So my address will be Old Street, Bhopal. And here I have filled all these details to my contact. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on add new contact. And I have successfully added this new contact in my contact list of KrispCall. So here I have added this contact of John Carus. So I'm going to open this. And here these are my contact details. Now what I need to do is I need to go back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect we can see I have received this response. So I have the name of my contact, that is John Carus. I have my contact ID. I have the email address, that is johncarus@pabblytudes.com. I have this random phone number. I have my company name, that is ABC Company. I have the address, that is Old Street, Bhopal. So here we can see that I have received all these details of my contact from my KrispCall account. And as I have received all these details, now what I need to do is I need to use all these details to add these details as a new lead in my Salesforce account. So for that, what I need to do is I need to set up my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab. And here as my action application, I'm going to search for Salesforce. So I'm going to select Salesforce here. And now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and create lead will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And I'm going to connect Salesforce with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection, and I will connect with Salesforce. Now here what I need to do is I need to click on allow to give access to my account. So I'm going to click here. And my connection here is successful. Now for creating a new lead in my Salesforce account, what I need to do is I need to give a last name and the first name of my contact, and I need to give these names separately. But I'm receiving my contact name from my KrispCall response as a full name. So before adding these details here, what I need to do is I need to split my full name that I'm going to receive as a response from KrispCall, and I'm going to split them into first name and the last name. So for this, what I need to do is I need to add one more action step between KrispCall and Salesforce. So I'm going to click here on this plus icon button. And here I'm going to use a tool that Pabbly offers, and that will be Text Formatter by Pabbly. So I'm going to select Text Formatter by Pabbly. And now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and split text will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And I'm going to click on connect. Now first I need to give a text to split, and here in the text to split, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the name of my contact that I'm going to receive as a response from my KrispCall account, and I'm going to map that here in this tab. So for that I need to use mapping, and what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I need to click here. I will open this response of KrispCall, and here this is the name of my contact. So I'm going to map this, and now I need to give a separator. So as a separator, I am going to use this space between my full name, and I'm going to use this space to split my first name and the last name. So for giving space as my separator, I'm going to copy this, and I need to paste that here. Now what I need to do is I need to give a segment index. So I'm going to open this tab, and here all will be my segment index. So I'm going to select this, and now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test to Kit button. And here we can see I have received this result. So in the result I have the first name, that is John. I have the last name, that is Carus. And now I have received my first name and the last name. So I'm going to open this tab of Salesforce, and here I'm going to map the first name and the last name. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Text Formatter, and here this is my last name. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I'm going to map the first name, and now I need to give my company name. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to open this response of KrispCall, and here this is my company name, that is ABC Company. So I'm going to map this. Now similarly, I'm going to map the phone number and the email address. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to open this response of KrispCall, and here this is my contact number. So I'm going to map this. Now I'm going to map the email address. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of KrispCall, and here this is my email address. So I'm going to map this. Now I need to select my lead source and the status. So I can open this tab and here I have all these details. So I'm going to select my lead source as other. Also, my status will be open, not contacted. Now here I have filled all the required details and I have mapped these details here. Now here, as I have mapped these details here, I have made these details dynamic. Now what is going to happen is that as I'm going to receive a new response of a contact that I'm going to add in my KrispCall account, and as I'm going to receive the new response, then automatically the details that I have mapped here are going to get replaced with the new detail in the real time. Now I need to scroll down and I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received the response. So this is a positive response and this means that I have added this contact as a new lead in my Salesforce account. So to check this, I have to take you back to my Salesforce account. And here I'm on my leads section. And in this we can see I have all these leads. And here in leads we can see I have added this new lead that is named as John Karras. So I'm going to open this. And here this is my new lead that I have added. And the name is John Karras. I have the company name that is ABC Company. I have this random phone number and I have the email address that is johnkarras@pabblytudes.com. So here we can see that I have added all the detail of my contact that I have added in my KrispCall account and I have used all those contact details to create a new lead in my Salesforce account. So here my connection between KrispCall and Salesforce is working successfully, and now whenever I'm going to add a new contact in KrispCall, then automatically by using the detail of that contact, I'm going to create a new lead in my Salesforce account. So automatically I'm going to add that contact in my Salesforce account as a new lead. Now to check this in real time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to KrispCall. And here I'm going to add a new contact. So I'm going to click on Add New Contact button. And here I need to give a name to my contact. So my contact name will be Jane Elvis. I'm going to give a phone number. So I'm going to first select my country code. Now I'm going to give a random phone number and I'm going to open this tab of additional details. Now here I need to give an email address. So my email will be janeelvis@pabblytudes.com, and now I'm going to give a company name. So my company name will be Papcon and I'm going to give an address. So my address will be XYZ Street, Indore, and I'm going to click on Add New Contact. And here we can see I have added this new contact which is named as Jane Elvis. So I'm going to open this and here these are my contact details. So I have this random phone number, I have this email address that is janeelvis@pabblytudes.com, I have the company name that is Papcon, and this is my address that is XYZ Street, Indore. So here I have added this new contact in my KrispCall account. Now what should happen is that all these details of my contact should be added in my Salesforce account as a new lead. So to check whether I've created a new lead in my Salesforce account with my KrispCall contact details or not, I need to take you back to Salesforce. I will go back to leads and I'm going to refresh this. And here in leads we can see I have created this new lead that is named as Elvis Jane. So I'm going to open this and here this is my lead that I've just created and the name is Jane Elvis. And here I have the company name that is Papcon, I have this random phone number and I have the email that is janeelvis@pabblytudes.com. So here we can see that I've just used these details to create a new contact in my KrispCall account, and automatically by using all these details, I have created a new lead in my Salesforce account. So here my connection and this automation between KrispCall and Salesforce is working successfully, and now whenever I will add a new contact in my KrispCall account, then automatically I'm going to add that as a new lead in my Salesforce account. Now let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, I have created this connection between KrispCall and Salesforce to automatically add KrispCall contact to Salesforce as lead. Now let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger and my trigger application was KrispCall and my trigger event was new contact. Then I have set up my action steps and first I have used text formatter by Pabbly to split my full name into first name and the last name. Then I have set up my action step and here my action application was Salesforce and my action event was create lead. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there, and thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.